Copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Trouble on the racetrack here. Lap number 8, the 78 car. That is Joe Nemechek, who was driving the 78, had made the show. And apparently, they must have an engine problem. We talked about how these engines are just stressed to the max here in the heat as the caution now will wave here for the first time on lap number 8. A moment ago now from the onboard camera from Juan Pablo Montoya.
290.
Boy, that's not where you want to be when you're blowing up. Juan Pablo does a good job pulling down.
Come on, clear. Clear, caution, good job.
Short track in Virginia. Something like that, that's what I'm thinking.
Hold on to it. That thing's on fire. Got some more coming here, hold the line. All right, come on down. All right, get that thing stopped, get out of it. Get that thing stopped and get out of it.
Heavy contact and
motor blowed up or something.
Safety crews trying to get out to Michael Waltrip quickly. We saw the tire rubbing.
The flames are getting into 3.
Michael is yet to get out of the car. The flames are there. They're trying to get to him. They need to they have a sense of urgency to get him out of the car.
I'm getting down the back straightaway and see what happened here.
Heard a spotter say something blew. It must have been, it was that left front tire, looks like. And boy, just took, what did I get, an oil line?
Yeah, that's what the spotter said. It looked like it blew an engine. And that's the reason he said that, because that tire blew out and probably sheared an oil line off the oil pump or something on the engine. And that's what made all this fire.
You know, they always tell you when you're starting to learn how to drive, and NASCAR tells you also, guys, if you got a tire rub, it's...
Kyle Busch, Dale Earnhardt Jr. trying to pedal his way into the NASCAR race for the chase. And John Andretti has had trouble with the left front tire, and that will indeed bring out caution number 5 on the day.
Yeah, when that one blew, it just disintegrated the left front fender, and that's what happens when you have a tire failure while you're running close to 200 miles an hour. Couldn't slow it down quick enough. Much the same thing we saw with Michael Waltrip, but a lot better turnout for John Andretti.
Yeah, not quite as bad as it was for Michael Waltrip, but still a lot of damage. See all these parts flying off the car, and NASCAR has to throw a caution to get all this stuff off the track.
I was talking to some of the guys that run a really low air pressure in the left front, a lot of camber in the left front, and you got to believe that all that camber and low pressure is causing these tire failures.
Could have caused this one for sure. It looked like maybe that tire rub is what caused Michael's, but sometimes you run those tires too low, they can blow out on you.
That's what alerted him. He's monitoring it, and we got a crash, guys.
Trouble on the racetrack, the 7 car of Robbie Gordon, and whoa, right across the racetrack and almost caught the right side of another car and was down on the apron. Robbie Gordon had been running so well in that 7 car. Had moved
Get on in here. Let's take it right to the garage. Take this over.
That's about as fast as I ever seen any car go down the racetrack backwards against the wall.
That was your...
He looked like he was running as fast backwards, Andy, as he was forward a little while ago. He's running about 140 miles an hour backwards at this point right now. The front end flies back around in the car right now, barely misses some of the oncoming cars. But boy, when he Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the straightaway, it looks like the nose is way up on that car. In the corners, just weigh it down like it is. But now watch it come up. You see it's a raise in altitude. Newman around.
Ryan Newman, you just heard the comment a moment ago.
Okay, Mike. Crank it up, buddy. Crank it up.
Right front tire looks like it may be down on the 12 car. You heard Dave Burns talking about how the handling, they were trying to get this car dialed in. Ryan Newman, though, the good news is he did lead a lap a moment ago and got those 5 bonus points.
Gonna have to come in and get him 4 new tires. He's up here racing hard with these guys. You see him underneath Jeff Burton here in this 31. Has to chase the car up the hill a little bit, and he wasn't quite clear, Jeff Burton.
And Burton got him in the back of the car, spun him, and he just slid up the front. And boy, you would think that Jeff could have got out of the throttle a little bit, but Jeff had somebody behind him. He just couldn't lift.
18 car spins around, Dave, and we'll bring out the caution yet again. That is J.J. Yaley.
Yeah, caution's out. Later is still in turn 2. You didn't blow any tires out, did you? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't see any tires down an 18 car, no damage, much just looped it around. And when you slide that much, normally you blow a tire out. He got lucky there.
Part of J.J. Yaley's crew now watching on payroll. Let's see what happened to the 18 car, bottom of the racetrack, and it just sort of snaps around.
He just flat lost it right there, low in the bottom of the racetrack. Uncharacteristic of what we've been seeing earlier, where they're at the top of the racetrack and getting at debris and spinning. He did a good job locking the car up, not letting it slide up against the wall. And
Whoa, contact back there to 00. Jeff Gordon is involved as well. Rudeman. Kevin Harvick somehow gets through. David Gilliland is involved. The 88 of Ricky Rudd.
looks like Jeff Gordon made it through. He's got some damage on the left front fender. He's bouncing through the grass right now. Gordon is. David Rudeman, heavy damage on the front of his car.
There's Gordon, the three-time winner here and current points leader. There's the 88 car of Ricky Rudd, making his 900th career start. Not the way he wanted to note this landmark in his career, sitting in the grass here in the front straightaway in the tri-oval area.
It's like Jeff Gordon just got in the side of Jeremy Mayfield, shot up the track, and Jeff got slight damage on the left front. It looks like not near as much as I thought.
And Kevin Harvick just shoots right through the gap, makes it through this wreck.
That could have been disastrous for Kevin Harvick, trying to hang on to a spot in the chase.
It's kind of stabilized right now. That last lap, about a tenth of a second faster. But guys, with 6 laps to go, Dale, getting there and passing them, that's two different things.
Yeah, I think he's not going to be able to get there. It looked a while ago that Jimmy Johnson was slowing down some, that maybe he had worn his tires out. But, I think they brought up a good point a while ago. Was he holding back a little bit? And, he might have been holding back just a little bit. Last week, I think some people talked about David Reagan bringing out a few cautions at Bristol, which is a very difficult place. But let's give him credit tonight. He's done a terrific job here. He's the highest running rookie tonight. And this is a young man that has a lot of talent. And as he gets more time in these cars, he's going to learn how to finish races off and be up front and eventually start winning these.
Yeah, I totally agree, DJ. David Reagan, a second-generation driver. His dad, a Cup and ARCA veteran. Now working building race cars and building Legends cars in Charlotte. 4 laps to go here to the checkered flag.
So right now we got 17 cars on the lead lap. Greg Biffle in the 17th position. And it's a race between Jimmy Johnson and Carl Edwards. That time by Jimmy Johnson, a faster lap by a tenth of a second. So, Andy, you got to know that Jimmy Johnson's none of those guys behind him, and he's just driving every single lap like it's a qualifying lap.
I guarantee you he and Carl Edwards are driving as hard as they can. These 10 bonus points that they get for winning these races right now are going to pay off in that chase, and they know it. They're trying to go as hard as they can to get them. And Jimmy Johnson and his team has done a great job tonight. Got to hand it to Chad Canals to keeping his team rallied up front all night.
About 100 laps ago, Mike Massaro told us during a pit stop that Chad Canals guaranteed these guys were going to win this race. I mean, I said that's pretty gutsy to make that kind of guarantee 100 laps away from the checkered flag. But by heck, with 3 laps to go, they may just pull it off.
Every sport's about confidence, and you can't win unless you're confident. And this sport's no different. He's trying to just rally these guys up. He was very confident his team could do it.
3 laps to go.
Brad?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Andy. I talked to Chad last week at Bristol, and he said, we haven't run here that well in the past, but we've got a good race car, and we've got the attitude to get a win tonight. He was so excited, and they were really disappointed with their 24th place finish. But they come back into here, Dale, and I tell you, they're right back up on the wheel, right back up on their game.
Yeah, we might see that they're 6th in the points right now, but after next week with this win tonight, if they go on here in the next lap and get this victory, they're going to be at the top of the standings.
Absolutely. I tell you, he's back. Let's go back to the booth.
2 laps to go. Chad Canals writes out of your screen. It's all about confidence and leadership, and he's got both in hand there for the 48 car Jimmy Johnson. He led his driver to a Nextel Cup title in 2006. He told his crew, we're going to win it here tonight. He told them 100 laps ago they're going to win it tonight. Jimmy Johnson, the young man from El Cajon, California, came back to his hometown this week for a charitable golf tournament. A celebrity golf tournament and a charity auction to raise money for Habitat for Humanity for San Diego. He's inducted into the Hall of Fame at his high school. First time he's been back since 1993. And now on the final lap at California Speedway, Jimmy Johnson, the California kid, is going to do something he wanted to do here for a long time, coming home. Not only to visit the family and friends, but to go to Victory Lane at California Speedway. He has not won since May 6th, race number 10 at Richmond. But guess what? Tonight at California Speedway, race number 25, Jimmy Johnson takes the victory. Carl Edwards finishes second, Kyle Busch is third, Jeff Burton fourth, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishing fifth overall. He will be 128 points out of 12th position headed to the final race.
Going into the chase. Jimmy Johnson, you're the man. Good job.
Jimmy Johnson picks up his fifth win of the year, clinches a spot in the chase, and right now he would get the top seed in the chase for the Nextel Cup. Dave.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a special presentation of ABC Sports, spanning the globe to bring you the biggest events in the wide world of sports.